If I traded it all, if I gave it all away for one
Now we're on. This is fun. I love my next guest. You know, I love having you on here, and only you can we be doing this before you come on. My next guest is Doc. He's with owner of Hypnotic One. Welcome back to the show, Doc.
Hey, it's always great to be here, Carol. We always do some great things here, and we get some great people calling in.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We want to talk about you first. You've been doing this for a long time, so I want you to go ahead and talk about you.
Well, you know what? We don't need to really talk about me, but I've been doing it for 30 years professionally. I've worked in Australia, worked in Honduras, I've worked all over the U.S., but the thing is I like to talk about my clients because they're the ones that's 98% successful.
Okay, let's talk about your client.
You know what? When they come in, sometimes they don't even know what they want, but all of a sudden they find out that they're more successful. Some of them come in knowing what they want. They want to lose weight. They want to get off drugs. They want to get off smoking. But you know what? On your show today, and I haven't done this on your show ever, but on your show today, you know what? Anybody that calls in today is going to get the second program free. Otherwise, if you want to come in, get off drugs, get off alcohol, get off smoking, then maybe you need to get off some stress too. Well, that's free. We're going to take and put 2 into 1 program.
Wow, a 2-in-1 program.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Let's talk a little bit about some of the different things that give them food for thought. Besides, obviously, you know, they know the weight and the alcohol and drugs. Go ahead.
But I want to talk about something about weight because, you know what, this time of year, people call me up about how much is it and all the different things about their weight. And they said, well, I don't want to do it now. I want to do it right after the first year. I said, no, this is the best time to do it because, you know what, within the next couple months until after the first year, most people pick up 5 to 10 to, no, I hate to say it, but maybe 15 pounds. You know what, instead of picking that up, you'll take off 10 to 20 or 30 pounds.
Before.
And you know what, when you make it through this season, the rest of the year is kind of simple.
Sure. Now, you're doing a special that for anyone who calls him, and we're going to do it that way.
Yeah, 602-547-0446. And, of course, you know I'm on the air right now. So, you know what, just call in, leave your name, a number, and a message, and I'll get back with you within the next hour or so.
Okay, so again, let me give out the number. It's 602-547-0446. He has a 98% success rate. Doing this for over 30 years now. It's got to be. You've been doing this here on for 3 years.
And the thing is, you know what, when people come in to see me, and the hardest thing that anybody has to do is make that phone call. Because I've had people drive by my place, and I've got a van out in front of my place that's wrapped with my name on it and everything else. And they said, well, I've seen your van for 10 or 15 years. I just haven't ever had enough guts to come in. And I've had the same thing from your show, you know, from a couple years ago. They said, well, I keep hearing you. I heard you the first time a couple years ago. Now I finally got enough guts to call you. And after I work with them a couple of weeks, they say to themselves, what took me so long?
Right. What does it hurt for somebody? It's a free consultation, 30 to 60 minute. It's a phone call.
Yeah, and you know, when they come in, it's very relaxed atmosphere. I don't twist anybody's arm, and just sit down, explain what I can do, what I can do, show you a couple little video clips of people that's went through the same situation as you, because like I say, I've had over 40-some thousand people that I've worked with. You know what, I'm not going to show you every one of them, but we're going to show you them, and with a 98% success rate, what do you got to lose? And you know what? If nothing else, you learn something about hypnosis, you learn what you can do, and you get a free CD when you leave.
And also, it's a customized program just for you.
That's it. You know what? A lot of people out there do hypnosis. Most of them don't do it full time. They do it as a sideline. I do this full time, and you know what? I custom build every program for the person, because you know what, a 65-year-old woman with 20 pounds extra is not going to be the same program as a 30-year-old man that's 100 pounds overweight. So we custom build it. That's why we have the success.
Okay, his number, leave a message. He's on the air. It's 602-547-0446. Check him out. It's hypnotic1.com.
And you have to call today. If you don't call today, you're not going to get the second or third program free. I'm only going to charge you for one program. Everything else is free.
Okay, but right now it's just a conversation.
That's it. You know, you're going to call me. You're going to come in. You're going to do a consultation with me. Tell me your symptoms, your problems, and everything else. And you know what? We'll put you on a program if you want it. and we'll give you the other programs free.
Okay, here's the other thing that I want to talk about, too, is we've talked about this before. If you want to walk on water, you got to get out of the boat.
Got to get out of that boat, because you know what? Everybody's heard this before, but you know what? The thing is you know what? You're sitting here listening. Yeah, you know, I'd really like to be successful. I'd like to be thinner. I'd like to be a non-smoker. I'd like to get off drugs. Oh, I'll call tomorrow. And they never do. Call right now. Call and leave a message, because what do you have to lose? The only thing you have to lose is your bad habit.
Well, exactly. And also, it's a consultation, 30 to 60 minutes. You're going to get the free CD. And would you take that with you?
Yeah, you get that CD that, you know what, everybody wants to sleep better and wake up feeling refreshed and ready to go. And that's the CD you get. Otherwise, it has a lot of positive affirmations in it. Everybody goes into a state of hypnosis. You just lay and relax and listen to it and go to sleep. And when you wake up, you feel great.
Here's the thing, too, that I want to talk about, too. Besides all of the different things that you can do to help people with the losing weight, which I think is great to do that early now, but also self-confidence. That's, I think, the one thing that most of us lack.
You know what? It really is, because without the self-confidence, we don't have the motivation to move forward and do different actions to get different results. And you know what? This time of year, people start talking themselves out of success. And this is a very depressing time of year for a lot of people. And I hate to start talking about negatives, because, you know what, I'm a really positive person. But during the Christmas and New Year's and even Thanksgiving season, you know what, people get depressed. You know what, you don't have to be depressed. You don't have to be sad. You know what? Let us help you get out of that so you feel great, feel fantastic, because you don't have to feel negative.
He has a 98% success rate. He's going to give you a free 30 to 60-minute consultation along with the CD. It's a customized program, free to you. He won't let you fail.
I won't let you fail. You know what? If you've been to therapists, if you've been to psychologists, you've been to psychiatrists, you know what? Come in and test me. Come in and just prove that, you know what, I can't help you, because I'm going to prove you wrong. You're going to be helped.
And you also have a lifetime guarantee.
I have a lifetime. I'm the only person in this valley, and probably across the U.S., that gives you a constant price. And you know what? Once I work with you, I never charge you again. I give you a lifetime guarantee. So, you know, in 5 years or 10 years, hey, you start to think about picking up a cigarette, or you start to picking up a weight, you give me a call and says, hey, you know what? This is Carol. How much is it? I need a tune-up. It's free.
Again, that number, it's 602-547-0446. Whether it's you or someone you know, he's on the air now. Leave a message. Let's get out of the boat and let's start walking on water.
And you know what? That's a big thing. Take that first step, because you know what? Every journey starts with one step.
Absolutely. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, too, is some of the different things that you can do for people that are just not the norm.
Well, yeah, you know what? I've had cutters come in, people that cut themselves, people that pull their hair up, people that twist their hair, people that pick on their skin, people that just are so depressed they can't get out of their house, people that get afraid of driving. And you know what? I've had truck drivers come in and UPS drivers, and these people all of a sudden get scared of driving, and that's their livelihood. So you know what? They come in. I get doctors that, you know what? All of a sudden they're nervous doing surgeries. They come in. All of a sudden they become relaxed.
Here's another thing. You've also had doctors call you because there are people out there that they've tried the doctors have tried their best.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of doctors out there, and we need good doctors and physicians and medical doctors. And you know what? When they exhaust all of their techniques, you know what? They start to giving us a call, because it's psychological, and we can get the person over it within a few weeks.
It is probably one of the best things that you can ever do. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, we're going to talk further about this. It was the best thing that I ever did. It's like sleeping.
That's right. You know what? Everybody needs a little bit better sleep, because how many times don't you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to go? There's a lot of times. When you work with me, you'll wake up feeling refreshed.
He's going to give you a free 30 to 60-minute consultation along with a CD. It's a customized program, free to you. We're going to go to a break. His website is hypnotic1.com. Call him now. Get out of the water and start walking. The number, or whatever it is, 602-547-0446. Call him. Leave a message. We'll be back in just a minute.
If I traded it all.
So we're back and we're talking with Doc. He is the owner of Hypnotic One, and Doc has been doing this for over 30 years. He has a 98% success rate. We were talking at the break a little bit about how you do it, and it's so different. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, you know what? Everybody comes in a little bit different. Even one of your guests says how much is this per session, how long it's going to take, and everything. Everybody's that way. You know what? I can't really tell you. It'd be like calling your mechanic up over the phone and saying, how much does it cost to fix my car? Calling the painter up and says, how much is it going to take to make my car look new? Well, he's got to see it. He's got to understand it. You know what? So come on in. It doesn't cost you anything. Come on in. And it's very relaxed. You sit back and you just tell me your problem, what you want, what's been your obstacle, and we custom build a program for you.
Right. And you've got a lifetime guarantee. He won't let you fail. What you want to do is make the phone call. And again, we say that because so many people, they want to help, they want to get better, but they don't call.
They really do.
Why not?
Everybody is scared of the unknown, and they're scared of failure. The thing is...
Scared of getting better?
Yeah, they really are. Some people are scared of success. Some are scared of failure, but they're scared of the unknown. Otherwise, they might fail if they tried. It's taking them out of their comfort zone. And I show them it's so very comfortable. We put you back in a comfort zone instead of in the zone you're in. It's kind of like an athlete. You know what? Everybody's heard of an athlete talking about being in the zone. Well, that's when they're always hitting the basket. They're always hitting the home run. They're always doing this. Well, that's what we put people in. So you're all of a sudden thinking that, yeah, do this, and they get there. Even if they've never played sports, even if they've never done anything, you know what? We show you how to be successful. We build a map to take you from where you're at to where you want to go and show you how to overcome the obstacles.
602-547-0446. You can't lose.
You can't lose. You know what? And if you got a spouse, bring them in with you. Call up and set an appointment for both of you, even if there's nothing wrong with the spouse. That way they can hear it and see the programs that we put together for you. And I'm going to show you a few videos of people that went through the program and just tell you how easy it is. And it really is.
And you really turn your life around. And tell them again what you're doing for the second program free.
You know what? If you come in, whatever program you take out, it was weight loss or alcohol or drugs or smoking or depression, we'll give you any other program after that free. And
don't forget, the kids out there could use this too.
That's right. We've got a lot of parents, you know what, they've been fighting with their kids, or they've been watching their kids, and they're so sad that their kids is not moving forward fast enough in the classes. We help that because, you know what? Kids have got it tough now. They've got a lot of pressure that we didn't have back in the 50s and the 60s. You know what? We get them over that. We get them focused.
How about the people that have come on the show that you've had come with you the last few times? Their biggest problem, and it was related to what they had, which was anger. They were angry.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pent-up anger, and that's really what causes a lot of depression and a lot of stress in people. They feel out of control in their life, and they're angry about it. Cutters, they're angry. You know what? Pickers, they're angry. You know what? These kids are angry that they don't have what the next kid's got, or they're not getting what the next kid's getting, or they're not being looked at the same way. You know what? We get them out of that.
And what about you people out there? Everybody's angry, Doc. There's so many people out there that we're messed up.
And yeah, I know it, but yeah, everybody is. I don't care how good your life is. It could always be better. Mm-hmm. And the thing is if you don't have somebody helping you to get it better, why not?
Well, because you're not calling.
And that's it. But your best friend is not going to help you get over your problem. They're going to pat you on the back, and they're going to say, oh, you're all right. You're doing good. I don't do that. I get you out of that funk that you're in and get you start motivated in the positive way.
And all it is a phone call. You're going to find out. You're going to talk to him. It's a free 30 to 60-minute consultation. You're going to get that CD. Again, that phone number is 602-547-0446. Check him out at hypnotic1.com. Why wait? Why would people want to wait? Right now, it's such a hard time. I know we talked about weight, and yes, it's all important. But a lot of people, there's so much that are dealing with depression, which is why they're putting on the weight, which is why they're angry.
And that's it. You know what? You don't have to be depressed. I don't care what's happening in your past. You know, I feel sorry for it because we've all had a past. We've all had bad things. But you know what? You're stuck in the past, a lot of people. You know what? Get moving and be in the future and take actions now.
And you know something, another thing is, and I know that you've been on the show before while you're getting calls, and I'll tell you something, men, just as much as women, call you.
Oh, you know what? It used to be 30 years ago, about 85% of my clients was women. Guys are starting to jump on the bandwagon and say, hey, I need some help. And you know what? All of a sudden, then they say, after a week or two, they go, wow, why didn't I come in and see you before? And I says, I don't know.
And here's another thing, too. There's a lot of people out there that they think they don't believe in this kind of thing, okay? But now, today, a lot of people are changing their minds.
You know what? Everybody believes in it, really, unless you've been hiding under a rock. You know, it's kind of like, you know what, years ago, back in the 60s, smoking wasn't that detrimental to your health. Well, you got to be educated. And the last 30 years, you got to be educated about hypnosis. You know, hypnosis, everybody uses it. They just use it usually improperly.
Again, the number is 602-547-0446. He wants you to leave a message. He's on the air right now. He wants to help people. You have helped a lot of people. You've been coming on for a few years. Yes, it's the same thing, but everybody out there has a problem. How many people in the world are there
you know what?
that you can help?
And the thing is look at your life. What would you, if you had a magic wand, what would you like to change in your life? And that's almost like what we do. It's almost like a magic wand because in the future you start to look back and go, why didn't I change this before? Because you know what? Everybody wants a better relationship. They want better health. They want a greater income. They want better friends. They want to live in a better place. So why don't they? They've been talking themselves out of success. We need you to start talking in a positive way, specifically so you are successful.
And again, you're going to get a free 30 to 60-minute consultation. You get the CD. You always say the people that get the CD, they always tell you they need a new one.
Yeah, because they wear it out. You know what? I've had people from 7 to 8 years in the past. They'll come in to get a new CD, and they'll want to pay me. I says, no, it's free because all my stuff is lifetime guaranteed.
Right. Now, Doc, also, it's not about that same old doldrum kind of thing. You know, you kind of think of the person with the little tick-tock.
Yeah, don't think about you're going to come in and I'm going to say, take a deep breath and close your eyes. No, I'm not that way. I'm a very motivational person. I get you excited. Because people that's not excited is not going to do anything. We got to get you out of that doldrums. We get you excited. So when you hear my CDs and you hear me, I'm totally different than what you ever thought it was.
You got to check him out. It's Hypnotic, the number 1.com, and call him at 602-547-0446. Tell him the program that you're going to do again.
And you know what? For that, I'll just say, you know what? Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me that I can't help you. But we've got a special going on right now, and only from this show, we're going to do any other program after the first one free. Otherwise, if you come in for stop smoking, then the alcohol's free. Or if you come in for alcohol, the smoking's free, or the weight loss is free. You know what? How can you get any better than that?
And you know something? The last time, a couple of times that you had these people on, you were talking to, had some lady that came on that she had a problem with her daughter. Yeah. And then 5 years later, she had something with her.
Yeah, and she sent her daughter in to see me, and then, like you said, 5 years later, she come in to see me, and that was on menopause. Now, that's a thing that nobody really kind of thinks about being a mental thing, but it really is, because we reduce your hot flashes, we reduce the mood swings. Wow, we put you in control of your life. I want to say that again. We put people in control of their life instead of being controlled by life's events.
You know what? It's something that he will not let you fail. He has a lifetime guarantee. These customized programs, they fit your needs, and he has a 98% success rate. You know, in my opinion, I think everybody should try it. Try it. It doesn't hurt to try.
That's it. You know what? And once you come in to try it, you're going to go, wow, this is for me.
And again, if you can even go in as a couple, I know some of our people have been on the show, also have come through to you.
About half the people that I meet in on your show sign up and enroll in the programs.
It is amazing. Again, he's on the air now, so give him a call at 602-547-0446. The website is hypnotic1.com. What are your final words for today?
You know what? Get out of your lounge chair. Get over to the phone. Call us up. You know what? Try to prove me wrong that I couldn't help you.
And again, if it's not you, it's someone that you knew. No, what about your husband? What about your wife? What about those children out there? Let's all save them.
And you know what? Lead by example.
Give him a call. That number is 602-547-0446. Let's all get out of the boat and start walking on that water and make a difference in your life by giving him a call, 602-547-0446. Check him out. It's Hypnotic1.com. It's a free 30 to 60-minute consultation along with that CD, 602-547-0446.
If I traded it all